Let me show you how to create this simple ad in Photoshop with realistic reflections and shadows. First, download a PNG image online using this Chrome extension. The extension can download images from any site. Then, open a transparent image in Photoshop and create a solid background layer using the darkest part of your image. Add a light source to the base of the drink using the rectangular marquee tool. Select an area where you want the light to be. Create a new layer, grab the gradient tool and set the gradient to basics, foreground to transparent. Then apply a linear gradient using a light color. To soften it up, go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and adjust these settings to your liking. This will give the light a smooth glowing look behind the can. Now add a light source behind the can. Use the elliptical marquee tool to create a light spot. Then apply a gradient with a lighter color and blur it again to give it that natural glow. Now we'll add a reflection. Duplicate the layer by pressing Ctrl-J on PC or Ctrl-J on a Mac. Flip it vertically by going to Edit, Transform, Flip Vertical. Position the reflection just below the original can. Now we'll add a motion blur to the reflection to make it look more realistic. Select the flipped can and go to Filter, Blur, Motion Blur, and adjust the blur to match the can's angle. You can also warp it if it doesn't look right to you to make it look more realistic. Now to give your design some depth, create a new layer below the reflection, grab the brush tool and adjust the brush settings like this. Use a dark color from your image by using Alt and the eyedropper tool, then paint a soft shadow. Use a low opacity for a more subtle look. This will make everything feel grounded. Now for the finishing touches, add some text and icons. If you have brand fonts, apply them creatively, but observe hierarchy in your design. But for this design, we'll just use a bold font that I downloaded online that fits the vibe, and another font that resembles Harry Pro, which is Pepsi's in-house font. Import any logos or icons you need, resize them, and position them where it feels right. Take a moment to adjust everything. Move layers around, tweak colors, and make sure it all looks balanced. Keep fine-tuning your design until you are happy with the result. Once you are happy with the result, export it as either PNG or JPEG, depending on your needs. That's it. You've just created a professional-looking ad with realistic shadows and reflections in Photoshop. If you found this tutorial helpful, you know what to do. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.